What are the top nutrition facts you wish somebody had told you about long ago? I asked this question on social media and there were so many amazing answers from you guys, so let's look at my top 7. Start the countdown. Top nutrition facts, number 7. Vincent wrote, being willing to make mistakes, trying new things in the kitchen. So true. Some of my favorite meals came from trying out crazy new stuff. It helped that I had zero cooking skills, so I also had no ego attached to it. So I was always very open to making mistakes in the kitchen. Some people even say that's all I do in there. Top nutrition facts, number 6. Ugo wrote, it's a marathon, not a sprint. No fad diets, just learning to build one's health. This is so money. Done is better than perfect. So many times we want to be perfect, so we don't even get started, or we give up way too early. The key is gradually building up to a healthy dietary pattern without falling for the temptation of the hack or the shortcut. It's a great life fact, and it's a great nutrition fact as well. I get it, we all want overnight results, and gradual improvement sounds super boring, but consider this. If you just improve 1% today, just 1%, in about 3 months, you'll be 100% better. That's how quickly small steps add up. Top nutrition facts, number 5. Okay, not sure who that is, but great last name. That's actually my sister. We didn't coordinate this or anything. She wrote, eating healthy is not the same as eating less calories. So true. In our society, we're obsessed with weight loss and being lean, which is okay, but it's not everything. Of course, we can be lean and unhealthy. The real aha moment for me came when I started focusing on health-promoting foods, and the calorie problem just solved itself. I never think about calories. I eat for overall health, and I'm leaner than I've ever been. Top nutrition facts, number 4. Remco says, I wish I knew protein is not only in quote-unquote protein foods. Yeah, this is a broader issue that we've been literally fed all these myths growing up. Protein equals meat. Calcium equals milk. Iron equals meat again. These are so pervasive, I had already graduated medical school and I still didn't understand this well. Of course, we can get protein from animals or plants, and the same for calcium and the same for iron, and I've made videos specifically about those before. But to me, calcium is the most egregious example, even more than protein, because the number one source for calcium are low oxalate greens, like kale and collards. Of course, we can get plenty of calcium from dairy, and everybody told us that from an early age. But no one told us about the number one source, and that's kind of shocking. We really need to be teaching children the basics of nutrition as a society. But we're not even teaching doctors about it. It's unreal. Top nutrition facts, number 3. Frank says, there is no one magic diet. So true. Every diet guru and popular book is based on this idea. Mine is the one true diet and everybody else is just lying to you. Usually based on demonizing a single nutrient or a single food. And this is a very appealing idea to a lot of people because here's a shiny new diet you've never tried and it delivers usually weight loss and you don't have to make any effort. It's magic. Yeah, for the creator's pockets maybe. In reality, when you look at the evidence, you see that vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, paleo, low carb, low fat, they can all be done in a healthy way, as we saw in the recent keto versus vegan video. Pratik also said it, focus on healthy foods, not diet wars. There's all this fighting online. My diet is way better than yours. Oh yeah? Well, you're gonna get cancer. Enjoy your diabetes, moron. You know what's funny? The same people that get very upset over food because it's very personal to them are the ones arguing that one diet is best for everybody. Top nutrition facts, number 2. Pei Fen said, I wish I knew not to look at nutrients in isolation. Foods are best consumed whole. So powerful. A lot of these debates on nutrition are about single nutrients. Is saturated fat good or bad? Does this have protein? Is it low carb? Is that low fat? It's even in the name. Nutrition is about nutrients, but this micro-focus confuses people and it distracts from the real issue, which is the overall health impact of a food, which is not determined by whether it's low fat or low carb. It's totally okay to look at a single nutrient and see what the science says. We looked at saturated fat in a recent video, but always without losing track of the context of the food itself. If our entire approach to food is based on a single nutrient, like low fat or high fat, then we've completely lost track of the context. And I would even go one step further, beyond the single food and looking at the entire dietary pattern. It's much harder to get lost or confused when you have a pretty good idea of where you're heading. One of my older videos is called Superfoods, and I wouldn't even approach it like that nowadays, because I think overall dietary pattern is much more meaningful and a better mindset than focusing on individual foods. So that's okay, we learn and evolve. I should make a video criticizing that old video. I should really do that. Who is this joker? Don't listen to him. He's clueless. Psh. And top nutrition facts number 1. Jimmy said, personal preferences matter, and the best diet is the one that's healthy enough and you can stick with and enjoy long term. Pure gold. Hey Jimmy, internet high five. Most disagreements in nutrition focus on what's the best diet. But the best diet is the one that gives you long-term health. And if you can only sustain it for a summer, even if on paper it's amazing and all the experts give you the thumbs up, then it's useless. So absolutely use the science and the knowledge to point you in the right direction, but how far you go down that road, how fast, and how you get there has to be personalized because it has to work for you. Thank you so much for all the input, everybody. That was so much fun. If you want more information, this video covers a lot of common questions in nutrition, so enjoy, stay healthy, peace.
Say.